If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Bofina1, bringing you guys yet another YouTube video. And today I just wanted to get on here and pretty much just go through a little bit of cryptocurrency and, what happened over the weekend. I mean, I am a little late, I guess, to the party since multiple people already had posted, what happened. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, around like Friday, late night into like Saturday, early morning, there was a huge crypto crash. I mean, it still is down. I mean, if you look at it overall, but like crypto had literally like plummeted. Like it was, Bitcoin is still down compared to what it was. I mean, let's just take a look, right? Bitcoin had gotten all the way down to like in the past day, it had dropped all the way down to like 42,000 or something like that. It got to, I mean, it got down pretty low. As you can see, 12.3, and then into like 12.4 early morning, that's when crypto just died. Like, and we all know that once Bitcoin goes down, everything else follows suit or follows right with it. So a lot of the market was just bleeding. People were freaking out. My theory behind it is I believe it was a bunch of whales, that had got together and they were like, hey, we're going to dump this money, take our profits, dump all this money out, get people like retail traders like me and you to dump their money out. And then from there, have it so we're going to buy back in on the dip and then make more money. Because like retail traders, like, myself, like people that are watching this video, we don't really move the market like that. I mean, if enough of us, I guess, get into something, yes, but not really. I mean, look at Cardano, $1.37. I mean, Cardano is still down pretty tough if you look at it, like from overall. Let's just take a look at Cardano. I mean, it's still, Cardano had got, $1.29. I mean, if you had not gotten a chance to get in, this is a good time. I said Cardano was probably a good pick. Crow had got down pretty low. If you were into SHIB, I mean, SHIB is still down. This is still, even though it's back up in the past 24 hours, 4.72%, this is still a good buy to get into. Not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence. But I mean, this is just what, for me personally, Crow is still down. I bought it in cheaper than this, but I'm saying if you were looking to get in on that dip, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a good dip to have bought if you had the money, the capital available. Yet again, not financial advice. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the whole thing with Saitama. As we can see right here, let's just refresh the page real quick. Saitama is still taking a beating. So for those of you who don't know, I mean, I briefly got in on a couple chats yesterday and kind of found out pretty much what happened. So pretty much Bitmart got hacked. Bitmart got hacked. A hacker was able to go in there and take all of the liquidity. So for those of you who don't know, liquidity is like the amount of tokens that a platform buys to so for example, Bitmart bought, let's just say a million, Saitama. Obviously it's more than that, but let's just as an example. They bought 1 million Saitama, put it on their site for people to buy it. Obviously not all of their liquidity is bought up. So what happened was pretty much some hacker got in. They didn't take the coins from the people that like own coins on Bitmart, like the holders, but they took what hasn't been bought, and then they just kind of like sold it, trying to sell it. And I mean, it was a big deal, and I think it's gonna be a big deal because I think a lot of people are gonna look at this kind of like, okay, is Bitmart safe? I mean, that's why you saw the decline right here. Yesterday around 5:25 p.m. I mean, they sold like so many hundreds of ETH or something like that. I mean, it just declined, like seriously. And so the thing is, this is not an issue with Saitama. I mean, this is a Bitmart issue. But the problem is that because Bitmart is one of the bigger centralized exchanges on that's available to buy Saitama, I mean, that's gonna affect the overall market because there's a lot of like coins that are on Bitmart, like some of the meme coins, some of the bigger coins that people buy. Like I use Bitmart for certain things because sometimes I don't want to spend a bunch of gas fees. As most of you know, gas fees are like through the roof right now. And I know some people are going to say, oh, well, yeah, but you get the reflections. I mean, yes, you get the reflections, but like if I have $1,000 that I want to spend, right? So for example, like Saitama, I spend like $1,000. I don't want to have to go spend another $400, $500 just to have it on Uniswap. I get it. Like, I'm missing out on reflections. I understand that. But like, I also got to try to get more for my buck in the end. Now, obviously, something like this, when it dipped like this and people are trying to buy up the dip, as you can see here, the price did come back up. I mean, obviously, I would have got a lot of reflections. I would have really got, I would have probably made back the money that I would have spent for the gas fees, but whatever. Not financial advice. Do your own research. This is, you gotta do what you gotta do. What's best for you. That's just what's best for me. But either way, the market, like I said, had crashed. That was a big issue yesterday with Saitama. With Bitmart just dying like that. But hey, this is a good sale right now. Like I said, people have to kind of see the good and the bad. You know what I mean? Like, you have to see the good and the bad. Like, for example, Mana, Decentraland. Right now, this is still a good price to buy. Mana had got all the way up, I believe, to like $5 or something like that. Let's take a look at all. Yeah, $5.47. So, I mean, Mana had really jumped up there. I mean, right now, it's almost half. It had went up, but I mean, if you would have bought in on that dip like a day ago, you could have got, I think it had went down, I think Mana had dropped all the way down to about $2. Yeah, $2 and some change. So this is a good, if you're looking into the gaming space, the metaverse stuff, this would have been a good buy. Like a day ago, I still believe it's a good buy because it's still like low. I mean, look at it; it's still under $4. So if you haven't got into it, not financial advice, but if you're looking to get into it, this is probably a good opportunity. So yeah, guys, those are just some of my top picks or buys that I was looking at when it did dip. And who knows? I mean, we just don't know with this variant and all these things controlling kind of the world right now in the markets. Like, we might see another dip. Like, we just don't know. I believe with the variant and what's going on right now in the world, I think we will see a bull run. But I think the bull run is probably going to be slower. Like, it's not going to be end of December. It might be beginning of next year. So let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fin Army.